So today we will see this circuit. It is a relay driver circuit, and there is a two diodes are used for protection of this circuit. As you can see, there is a NPN transistor is here. How this circuit switch on when the signal will provided to this base of this NPN transistor, it triggered and the circuit is completed by collector and emitter. So there is a collector emitter, and what happened that this is a relay and whole arrangement is based on relay. So what happened that like if someone is providing the power here, this the current will flow from positive to the collector, then emitter, then ground. So there is a requirement of ground here. So how the ground will be received when the base current is provided, this circuit will be completed, and it will be this ground will come from here to here, and the relay will start working. So what was happening that when this relay was getting powered, that it was working very fine, but problem was that when someone is suddenly switch off this one in off condition, that relay was creating problems. Sometimes this was damaging, and sometimes the relay was damaging, or this the circuit which is used here was damaging. Okay, or near circuit was damaging by using this relay. So what they did, they added the diode here. There is a two diode, D1 diode and D2 diode. So why it was happening? Because of the transient. It is a transient is a high voltage noise which can create a problem in the circuit. Suddenly high amount of voltage is generated, that is a transient. As you can see, there is a spike, like voltage will be like this, the constant will be voltage will be like this, but there is a as you can see, there is a spike over here. As you can see, there is a spike, this is a spike, this spike. So that spike creates problem in the circuit. It is a very high amount of spike, like 100 volts, 200 volts, suddenly it spikes is generated. How this spike is generated? What happened when this circuit is suddenly off? Because of the that circuit was previously was working, but due to induction, but suddenly when it is switch off, the back EMF will be created here. Okay, so why the back EMF created? Back EMF tell this circuit to the flow the current as it was in previous. Okay, because it is a coil, so there is a property in that coil. When the current is flowing, it is fine. When the current is suddenly switched off, so what happened? There is a phenomena which works like in this circuit, that try to flow the current again same as that. So that insist that current to don't switch off the current. Okay, continue. So what happened that the previous polarity of the circuit was like this, previous polarity of the pole was like this. After that, after the suddenly close this circuit, what happened that the polarity start created again, like positive here and negative here. So reverse polarity created here in this coil that insists to flow the current. And this polarity, this positive, is a high amount of positive is created that insists that to flow the electron from this to this one for flowing the current. And also what happened that electron, because this circuit is switched off, there is no possibility of the current flow, so the spike of the voltage will be high, and also the generation of the negative voltage on the collector side will be high. It means the high spike of negative will be created here. And what happened that can cause to damage this one, because it was closed, but this positive is spike is insisting that to open this one. So that ground and that negative spike is created. As you can see, this is a negative spike is created, so that can cause to damage this NPN transistor. So for protecting that, what we did, we added a diode. As you know, there is a one anode here and one cathode here. So diode only allowed to flow one direction of current, like this. Okay, like this. So what happened that if it will get the negative spike here, so it allow to negative electron to flow from here to here, like it can flow the electron from here to here. Okay, and positive can only go, current only go from here to here. So there is a pattern of flowing the thing. So as you can see, the negative spike is created, so it allows to flow the electron from here to here, and this is also saved and this is also saved. Okay, after that what happened that if the positive is created by the back EMF, so what happened that that positive may be high positive like 13 volt, 14 volt, and there is a 12 volt. So this positive can damage this coil as well as can it can also damage this one. Okay, so what happened that we also added one more diode that can dissipate that high amount of voltage spike in this loop, like it will also flow like this. It will, because it is a positive, so positive can flow from here to here and it directly go to the ground, and also it disappears here. Okay, because it is a closed loop, and the closed loop formed because it is a forward circuit for this one, so it is a formed here and it is a disappears here, understand. And it doesn't damage this one as well as that relay is protected by using this diode. So there, as you can see, there was first this diode was removing the negative spike here, as you can see, and then after that this diode D2 is remove the this positive spike which is created here, and that positive spike can damage this one because it is a 12 volt circuit. If it will exceed that, so it can damage this one. Okay, thank you so much. We will meet you in next video. If you want to watch more video, don't forget to like and subscribe.